Alright guys, it's Mike over here from Growtopia. It is Saturday at 7:33 a.m. in Los Angeles, and I am having a phone that's glitching. I'm on, you piece of shit. So, we are about to be embarking on our journey back to New York. We are leaving Los Angeles now at 7:34 in the morning. One great thing about keeping all my gas receipts and putting the mileage on them, and in the order, you know, keep them in order, but obviously the mileage helps, is now I have a route to get back. So instead of me going, where am I going to stop? Where am I going to stop? Oh, wait. I already stopped at these gas stations. My truck made it from one to the other. So that is my route back. It's hitting those gas stations or hitting the gas stations that are on my side of the highway, so I don't have to waste time going back and forth. But nevertheless, guys, I want to get going. I'm tired, and not for nothing, but I can't wait to get home. So, all right, talk to you soon. Oh, obviously, I'll talk to you soon. This is going to be like a video of, you know, Saturday. So, today's video. Well, everybody, it's Mike again, out on the road. So I left California. Obviously, my first stop was a gas station in Victorville, California. It was the last gas station I hit before I went to my girlfriend's place. I didn't drive my truck the whole week. It sat there until this morning, November 1st, Saturday. I hit the gas station again, and I used 9 gallons of gas. So from the gas station to her place and then back to the gas station, 9 gallons. Not too shabby. I'm currently right now on my way to a Love's in Las Vegas. So I was trying to figure out, you know, last night I had a little anxiety, a little stress from leaving. You know, saying goodbye was tough. It was an awesome week with her. We went to a lot of cool places, saw a lot of cool things, had a lot of good time together, watched a lot of movies, ate some different food, and I had a really, really good time. But, you know, all good times have to come to an end, and I got to get back to my life in New York and go back to work and back to my bills that are waiting for me, and my mother and my cats and my turtles and the 8,000 birds that are missing the peanut guy. But, you know, it was a fun trip. It was really awesome. I always wanted to do a road trip, and I finally did it. And I saw a lot of cool places, met a lot of cool people, and I was like thinking last night, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be like a pain in the ass, like it was getting out here, where, you know, I gotta like map out all these gas stations I gotta hit now to get back. And then I had an epiphany that, well, I saved all the gas receipts from the gas stations from New York all the way to California. So I decided, which is the most logical way possible, is I took all my gas receipts and rearranged them, and I'm going to hit all those gas stations in reverse, because I know that I was able to go from one gas station to another without running out of gas. So that right then and there saves a lot of headaches and a lot of stress that I really just don't need for this trip back. Oh, I forgot how hard it is to wear these pants while driving. Oh yeah, yeah. Between sliding around in my underwear and getting choked out down below. Yeah, a lot of fun shit. But no, it's all good. I'm trying to think as I'm driving over here. But no, it's gonna be good. You know, I'm seeing different stuff now in a different direction. You know, I was seeing things one way when I was coming in. Now I'm going to be seeing things a different way as I'm leaving. So that's really cool. I get to see, you know, different sites that I didn't see. Like I've already saw a couple things and signs and different structures and art and stuff that I didn't see on my way in because it was on the other side of the highway. But, you know, of course, I'm going to be traveling at different times than I did when I first came through. It is November 1st. I am driving into the colder climates. Most of the time in in LA, you know, the average temperature during the day was like 89, 90 degrees. And then a lot of times, not a lot of times, but a couple nights it was 80 degrees at night. And it was like, wow, it's so hot. Now I'm going into where it's going to be like 60 and 70s or below during the day. And it's probably going to be like 30 and 40s at nights. Which I do a lot better when it's colder out. I like the cold better from a colder area, so I'm used to the cold. My body runs a lot hotter than, you know, as my girlfriend kept saying almost every day, like, oh my God, you're so hot. Oh my God, you're so hot. You know, and I was like, oh, I know I am. She's like, no, literally. Like, she's like, you're like 100,000 degrees. Well, we just got into Las Vegas, Nevada. We're 63 miles away from our gas station. I was just accompanied by the Vargos biker gang. They were just rolling down the highway. Pretty cool, pretty cool. They were just cruising by. So I saw like all these bikes. I was like, oh man, these bikes are cool. I'm like, I wonder if it's like a chapter or just a bunch of guys out for a ride. And then I saw the jackets and it said Vargos on them, Southern California. I was like, oh shit, I finally got a chance to see them. I know it's weird, like, I'm like actually excited. Most people are like, oh my God, bikers, ah! But I was just like, yo, be safe out there, guys. Like, there's a lot of assholes on the road. I know you guys are in a group, but man, there's a lot of dicks out there, so hope you guys travel safe. But yeah, that was fucking pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna stop at Love's, get out and stretch. I did the inevitable. I was in the middle of peeing in a bottle. I hit a bump and fucking dinkus fucking fell out and I got fucking wet. So it was great. I haven't peed my pants in a long time. Of course, I do it on my way back. But at least I'm gonna be hitting a Love's gas station so I can change my clothes. So I'm not sitting in piss for the next 600 miles. The fun of taking a long road trip solo. I was like, God damn it, Mike. You jinxed yourself, too, because I even told my girlfriend on the way out here, I was like, yeah, I haven't done that in a while. Well, I guess a while is now. Ah, Jesus, the things you find funny. But no, I'm loving this trip on the way back. I'm seeing stuff from a different angle. The phone cut out before because it got really hot. It was overheating. You know, it was like 80 degrees. You know, outside and also like inside the cab of the truck. The sun was on the phone, so it gets hot that way. And it's charging, and it's being used, and the screen's on, and it's recording. So many different little factors. But, you know, that's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to be getting over to Love's and changing some clothes here. And, you know, gas up again. We just used a quarter of a tank of fuel, so it's probably going to be like another 40, 50 bucks because I know the gas prices are still high. And then, like, as I'm heading east, one of the things I'm obviously going to be running into is the time zone change. So, you know, I'm still 3 hours behind New York. So eventually, you know, where I'm going to be going next is like 2 hours. And then eventually, you know, 2 hours behind New York. And then it'll be like an hour behind New York. And then eventually I'll be like in my time zone. But I'm still running this for 12 hours straight. Obviously hitting gas stations as I run along and trying not to pee my pants anymore. But, what do you know? What do you do? All I know now is I got one bottle of piss full. I got a half a tank and then half a bottle. And then I got an empty one. So, definitely have to find a little spot to dump my bottles. To empty them out so they're all nice and clean. Or not clean, but empty. And, you know, obviously I'm working on not drinking as much. You know, on the way out here, I was doing a lot of talking on the phone and a lot of talking with the videos and singing along the music, and it dries my mouth out. Plus, like being out here in, you know, Arizona and Nevada, and then Arizona, where it's like, ugh, it's fucking dry. I end up like drinking a little bit more. So I've cut myself back. I've only did I had a half a bottle of water. I'm running on 0 coffee. I have no coffee with me at all. If I need a cup, I'll get it from a gas station that I stay at. But otherwise, I'm running no coffee, because when I was coming out here and I was having my normal like 2 cups of coffee that were in my thermos, I noticed like a little bit down the road when I first started off, I was like a little jittery, and I would be like that for like a little while, and then it went away. I had 0 jitters this morning. We're running smooth right now. I've got as slow as 70 miles an hour. I've been running an average of 80 right now. And the first and second leg, the first leg of my trip and the last leg of my trip was a little tough. Was not tough, but it was a lot of time wasted with slowdowns with traffic. So like when I went from the Loves from Vegas all the way to my girlfriend's house, it was like a lot of fucking traffic, and it was a lot of slowdowns. It was a lot of time doing like 30 miles an hour or nothing. And when I started my trip, I got stranded. I got stuck in the city traffic with the same bullshit. But it was even worse because I spent like 5 hours and only did like 100, not even 100, I did like 78 miles. It took me 5 hours. Fucking sucked ass. So I'm hoping that, being that this leg of the run from Los Angeles back to New York, I'm already got like a good head start right now. There's been 0, like, I mean, there's cars on the road, but like there's no traffic accidents or slowdowns yet. So I got my fingers crossed that it's going to stay like this for the rest of the day and the rest of my trip, and that the weather events stay very nice and calm. Rain I'm fine with. A little bit of snow if it comes into it. I really hope not with snow, but I'll be fine anyway. So I definitely going to be plotting that. And then like before I run into New York, you know, I'm going to check, you know, once I'm in Pennsylvania, you know, I'm going to see, like, depending on what time it is, if it's during the day and it's like, hey, it's going to take you an hour to get through Manhattan, fuck it, we'll go. But if it's like, you know, 3 to 4 hours to get through Manhattan again because of all the traffic and the slowdowns, I'll probably just like stay somewhere in PA for a few hours and just watch the traffic map and just see how things are running. If things are looking good, I'll go, or I'll just stay. I'll go to sleep. If it's like during the day in PA, I'll go to sleep and wait for like 9, 10 o'clock at night, and then fucking fly through the fucking city, get past all the traffic and shit. There'll be a little bit at night, but not like during the day, not like early morning and late afternoon. So that. Alright guys, just doing a check-in here. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit from talking to myself, ironically. I like the Elvis hair over here. So I'm still in Utah. I left Beaver. I got the Beaver, Utah, filled up the truck. Took about like 10 gallons of premium. It's like $4.18 a gallon, good lord. But I've been doing good with premium. I use a lot less fuel. I got better performance. The truck's running a lot cooler, especially now that the temperatures are dropping. You know, I'm down in the 70s right now. I left LA. Not LA. Well, I left LA, but when I was in like Nevada and fucking Arizona, it was like fucking 82 degrees. I was like, god damn. So the truck started overheating a little bit. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I got to like 196 on my transmission, which is higher than I've ever seen it. So I kind of had to slow my roll a little bit for a while. I had to turn the heat on the dashboard, turn up the high on blast on heat to try to suck a lot of the heat trying to stay around 75, 80. After about probably 15, 20 miles, I was able to get it down to about 187, 89. So that was pretty good. That's in a better range. I like it lower than that, like 185 or 180, but you know, I'll take 187 at 80 miles an hour with the heat blast and the windows cracked. So that's pretty good. I am going through another section over here. I'm losing my hearing again thanks to the altitude. But I'm about 91 miles outside of Thompson, Utah. And the sun is just starting to slowly head down. It's going to get dark soon out here. And I'm out here, there's like nothing on the road, man. There's just trucks and fucking a couple people here and there and shit. Half of my travel so far, you know, I've been going like downhill, which is great. So I just been like, you know, I released my foot off the accelerator. I was coasting for like, had to have been 10 miles easy. I didn't even touch the gas, and I was just cruising at 85, 90. Like I was just coasting down the frickin' road. It was great, you know, and that's what helps a lot with gas as well. Not my tires, but it helps with the gas. That's for sure. That's a cool square body. Short. It was a 2-door, 8-foot bed dually. Looked like a 70 something. Oh man, my ears are killing me here. I'm still awake. I was gonna get coffee when I was over at Beaver. The line for coffee was long, and they have one machine. I was like, ah, fuck it. And then I was gonna hit the Wendy's that's over there and grab coffee from there, but I was like, fuck it, let's get out of here. It kind of sucked because I only spent maybe like 5 minutes stopped. So it's like, you know, with 89 miles right now to go, like I'm getting antsy in here again. You know, my ass is starting to hurt. My back's alright, but my ass is starting to hurt. Freaking sitting here, I keep like taking my seatbelt off when I got a straightaway and like get my ass off the seat, readjust myself. You know, oh man, I should have went commando. It would have been so much easier. I might do that. I want to call quits for tonight. Get rid of this fucking underwear that's strangling me here. I gotta keep moving it. Oh man. Oh, my lower back is definitely starting to feel a little bit of it. But you know, I'm shooting for Kansas right now. You know, we got on the list here is after Thompson, then our next spot after that is DeMont, Colorado, is another gas station there. And then after Colorado, then we're looking at Goodland, Kansas. I don't think there's really a place to sleep there, but I might just do like 5-hour sleep or 4-hour sleep, just something to get something in me, and then like take off again. I haven't eaten anything. I'm like on my 8th bottle of water or some shit, some crap like that. So I've been pretty good. I'm not even hungry. I'm not even tired. I sound like it. It's just the altitude and stuff. My ears keep going back and forth. I keep like losing my hearing in like different frickin' rows. I keep like trying to yawn, but I can't yawn. For some reason I'm not tired, and every time I try to yawn, like nothing happens. It's like So, but yeah, no, the sun's gonna be setting. It's gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be going from one extreme to the other. You know, I like it right now. There's nobody on the highway except for trucks here and there and some cars once in a blue moon. But my problem I'm going to be running into at night is the animals. So it's going to be a lot of, you know, bright-eyed, bushy-tail running across the road with my, you know, I'll put my fog lights on that shine to the other side of the road so I can see it coming before I hit it. Which I can't really hit shit with this truck. It's all plastic on the front end of it. So, you know, that's why I'm driving. I'm constantly like looking left and right, trying to spot something up ahead that's moving in the grass. Oh shit, that was a bump and a half. Damn, almost Duke Boy'd that one. But yeah, no, other than that, we're running good. We just got the 3/4 of a tank. We're doing about 75, 80 right now. I usually slow down when I'm videotaping for whatever reason. Same thing when peeing in a bottle. I usually drop down to 70, 75 so I can control the flow of things. But I've been looking, trying to take photos here and there. A lot of beautiful sights, but I'm going to keep trucking on, and we'll see where we are next time the video pops up. You guys might be getting photos in between, or just might get multiple videos. But we'll see what happens. It's still Saturday, November 1st. Do a time check with you guys. It is, so, right now in Utah, it's an hour, no, It's California is an hour right now behind MDT time, so it's 5:21 now. It's 4:21 in California, and it's 7:21 right now in New York. So I know I started looking like a Mr. Roboto here. My phone doesn't like to go past 5 minutes while I'm driving. So anyway, later. All right, I am currently in Thompsonville. Shit, he says. Thompsonville. I'm in Thompson, Utah right now. I just got gas. My next location I'm heading to is 280 miles away. It's 4 hours and 9 minutes to Demont, Colorado. So I should be able to get there. I don't know why it's 4 hours and 9 minutes. There is an accident down the road, so halfway there. And if I got to stop like 200 miles in or whatever it is and kind of, you know, call quits, I'll call quits. But I'm fine. I'm good. I grabbed myself a cup of coffee, took a well-needed shit and break at the same time. So I've been here for probably 15-20 minutes, as I was last time at this Exxon over here. I sat down on the toilet. I'm like, you miss me? Jesus. I know it's some shitty humor, but it's pretty cool, some of the sights at night. But anyway, I'm going to get going, get cranking here, and let's see where the night takes me later. Or I don't know why I keep saying later. I'm so used to making one video, not like every single video, multiple videos. I'm putting them all into one, but whatever.
It's done. That's the only way I know. It don't stop till everything's gone. Straight ahead, never turn around. Don't back up, don't back down. A full throttle, wide open. You get tired and you don't show. Take a little deeper when you think you can't take no more. That's the only way I know.
Well, I'm at Dumont. Dumont, Colorado. I got some gas. I got some snacks. And, well, we're going to keep going. We're going to try to get to Kansas. So it is right now, so this is New York time where it's at 12:40 at night. It's 53 degrees here. It's, restarted phone, restarted truck. It's 10:40 at night right now. To get over to Kansas is going to be 1:03 a.m. where I'm going to go to sleep for a few hours. It's 3 hours and 23 minutes, 232 miles. So, yeah, buddy. So that's our plan. Is get to Kansas and we keep pushing. So, I got some snackaroonies. So, keep her moving. Alright, so everybody's going to laugh at me, right? So, at one of the other gas stations, I lost my window shade. Yep. So, I got 2 thick sweatshirts. Alright, so it's going to be about 40 degrees tonight. I got that up. I got this up. I got the heat running right now. I'm blasting the heat. Leave this up and running. Kill the truck. Okay. Lock the door, so I got my feet covered. I've got everything that I need. Got a blanket behind me. I got the blanket put up behind me like I normally do. And it's about 11 o'clock at night. It says 1:54 because that's New York time. It's about 40 degrees tonight. And we're at a Love's gas station in Colorado. We had about 164 miles to go. I couldn't just stand the fucking people that were just doing dumb fucking shit. Dumb shit. Just driving like assholes and just all over the road. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I wanted to get to Kansas tonight. I got 164 miles to go. 2 hours. I can't take these fucking people anymore with their freaking high beams and driving like assholes. Stop trying to drive like you're from Fast and the Furious when you're driving a Honda Pilot. Stop it. You're not cool. You're an idiot. You're a fool. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me pull over. I was really pissed off. I lost my window shade. I put it on top of my truck when I was putting water bottles in it. And then I didn't realize it until I got up on the highway to hit like 60 miles an hour and I heard it fly off the top. I was like, no, Monica. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, you know what? These thick sweatshirts will work better because it will insulate the front of the windshield. So I don't really care what it looks like from the outside. All I care is that it keeps me warm on the inside. So I got one of my thick sweatshirts here and I'm keeping my shoes on. Got my pillow, and I'm gonna grab my other sweatshirt right here. Grab my other blanket here, wrap myself up in it, and hopefully, if I don't freeze to death tonight in 40-degree weather, I will wake up in 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever the fuck it is, and continue on my journey back to New York. But I am in bumfuck Colorado somewhere. And that's about it. So let's see. Let's see. Just turn it on. Yeah, it's 45 degrees outside right now. So, and I'm just gonna pop the door open so that it shuts the lights off on it on the outside, and all the interior lights will go out. I look like a UFO inside here. There's way too much lights inside this truck, but I like it though. I don't hate it. So the lights will shut out. Take my key out like I normally do. Put it over here. My doors are locked. And the lights will die out. Like such. And we are now locked and secured. We don't have the alarm on because I learned that the hard way. It's fun to disable the alarm inside the vehicle. I mean, it's doable, but it's just still like... But anyway, lives gas station in Colorado, and I'm fucking tired, so I'm fucking shot between asshats and everybody. But yeah, no, I'm going to bed. So glasses are down, phone is down, alarm's gonna go on, and this is where I go home for tonight. Fuck. So close to Kansas. But anyway. First leg.